crew, and thanks for joining me for another episode of Tube Time Tuesday. Today I wanted to talk to you about a simple mistake that I see business owners make when looking to employ a new team member, and 3 steps that you can take that'll help you avoid making the same mistake. In particular, what is said to candidates during an interview. And this came about because I was having my regular morning cup of coffee, reading the paper at the local cafe, and one of the other regulars came in. He's got a dog named Ted, and this gentleman runs a significant business servicing the construction industry. So we had our usual banter, and he was bemoaning the fact that he had a new employee that was in a senior management role that was not living up to expectations. As we continued chatting, I found out that he had set some unrealistic expectations in the mind of the new employee. Firstly, and most importantly, that the workplace was very relaxed and casual, when in fact it was very high paced and required an early start so that that owner and that senior employee could deal with the day's client issues first thing and set the day up for success. Now, of course, the new employee started behaving around what he'd been promised. That's what he'd been told. Casual, relaxed, start when you like. Now, the interview, when you're interviewing someone, that's the only opportunity you've got to confirm someone is a good fit both culturally and technically. You constantly talking doesn't help you find out whether they fit or not. Before you recruit, the first thing you must do is to make sure you're clear about the following. Firstly, what will make someone a great cultural fit? What is the purpose of the role? And what tasks will they need to be able to perform competently to be effective in that role? Even if you outsource recruitment, this step is critical. Secondly, don't sell unrealistic expectations of what the job and the organisation is going to be like to candidates. You need to be honest. The candidate needs to fit the role in the organisation, not the other way around. If your organisation and your workplace is high pressure, then you need someone who thrives in that environment. If the role is a little mundane, simple, low responsibility, then find someone who's okay with that, who that works for. Otherwise, when reality hits, and that's usually in the first 3 months, both the employer and the employee are bitterly disappointed. Finally, the interview, by its very nature, is about asking questions, probing the responses that the interviewees give, and giving them an opportunity to demonstrate that they are both the right fit culturally and can perform to your expectations in the role. Recruiting is costly in terms of time and money, and as such, doing these things will improve the likelihood of employing the right person. Induction, training, performance management, they're all topics for another day. That's it for today. Look forward to you tuning in next week for another episode of Tube Time Tuesday. I'm Oscar Pelazon. Happy days.
Sounds great.